Okay, we live? We live. Need to angle the mic a little more. There we go. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff going on in the back end here today. Yo, what's up, chicken? All right, let me bring up Twitch on my phone because I'm down a computer monitor at the moment. So let me get chat up on the phone so I can see what you guys are saying. Because when I alt-tab back to the game, I'm not going to be able to see OBS. What about me? So we've been having a very task-filled week. I wanted to stream this earlier, but I'm making some changes to the streaming setup that has required getting some new furniture. But yeah, we're gonna look at Great Houses of Calderia today. I want to thank Fire Squid, the developers. They gave me a key to show to you people. So I turned off the stream overlay because some of the menus are on that left-hand side of the screen where a lot of the overlay is. So we're gonna run no overlay today. So I'm gonna keep an eye on the activity feed. Hey Vandermoor, thank you for the follow. Like that, so I don't miss stuff like that happening. If I do happen to miss a follow or something, I apologize. I'm down one computer monitor until Wednesday. But yeah, let's jump in. This seems very cool. I kind of poked around at it when I had some downtime, but I'm gonna try another new game and see if I can get the tutorials back up. But I'm gonna need you guys to let me know if the audio is drowning me out because I can't see the levels. But yeah, this is a I would call it a grand strategy-esque kind of game. You're managing a noble household in Calderia, and I'm gonna call it Calradia. I know I am. I'm sorry, devs. I'm sorry. It's gonna happen. Kelly, thank you for the 51-month resub with Twitch Prime. Thank you. All right, so the story so far. Calderia was once known as a paradise. However, the rulers of old grew hungry for power and knowledge, and devastation followed. The exact reasons for the downfall are long forgotten, and for centuries, Calderia was taboo and never to be visited again. When the new emperor learned of the land, he disregarded the warnings of his council and granted a mandate for any noble house to claim parts of the land in his name. He appointed a viceroy to rule Calderia on his behalf. However, just 2 generations after the recolonization, bickering has arisen. Rumors are spreading that the viceroy himself has succumbed to the same old megalomania that afflicted the rulers of old. You know, like you do. Let's see, we got house. Have Sibs. Okay, so you pick a starting tradition, which is like a buff for your household. And I think I'm going to start with population growth. Because population's kind of... In this one, it seems like it's less that you're managing your holdings, but there's upgrades and stuff, but you wanna manage your population at the beginning from what I can tell. But we'll start the tradition of peacemakers. And then we pick our ruler. It was our parents that led our expedition to recolonize Calderia. Decades later, their time was up, but they left behind a prosperous fiefdom, large family, and the beginnings of a legacy. It came time to choose who among their children would become the head of family. The head of family is leader of your house. They have the final say on family matters. And we have a set of stats, so basically all the stats are somewhat important in diplomacy and overseeing workers and whatnot. Let's see, we have Venera, Neria, Dalmau, and Adello. We can also re-roll these if we wanna change anything. Now, all of these people are a bit older. I'm gonna re-roll these and see if we get anyone perhaps a bit younger. Let's see, we have cunning, diligent, and cruel. The traits come into play when you're enacting diplomacy, from what I've seen. I'll just tell you who their spouses are if they're married. I go with this Marzio guy here. He's got a lot of economy. He doesn't have a lot of intrigue, but hopefully some of our other family members will have better intrigue. We'll pick him and see how this goes. Okay, so let's see. Pick the symbol for Noble House Sibs. What do we have here? We got the Order of the Twin Adders here. We have the back of my hand, which is what you're gonna get if you oppose House Sibs. The back of my hand. It's a me, Marzio. I like some of these geometric ones. Honestly, oops. Click that random by mistake. I was on the last one, too. Honestly, I think we go with the bear, because that matches our channel emote. Let's see, you can get a cool background. Yeah, Callie knows. Spam those emotes. Oh, I like the diagonal stripes. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. No, that's kind of a tough read, isn't it? There we go. I like that. All right, so now we choose where in Calderia we're going to start. If we are the first to arrive, we get bonuses to crops and population. Second earliest bonus to grapes and livestock. Mountains is material and metal ore. And late is horses and gold. And early, you settle in the east. Second earliest, south. Third, north. Last, west. I'm going to try to do the flatlands. Because when I was trying to off-stream, I tried the mountain range for the material. And I kind of got into a... I don't know if I got into a death spiral, but I wasn't growing my population. And I couldn't get people happy enough to grow the population, so I couldn't actually use the metal ore and the materials I was getting. So I'm going to try flatlands and see if I can figure out how to better manage the population. Crops is like your basic material for your economy, from what I can tell. And then we can pick what our starting area is going to be here. So Alverica, difficulty easy. Abundance of crabs, clam, and fish, along with highly fertile soil. Difficult to invade due to the presence of the east-west road and its clear visibility in all directions. Start with 6 workers, 9 buildings built. It tells you what buildings are there. Low starting population, but we have a lot of workers. Minus 20% to horses. Plus 30% to crops. Geldis, difficulty medium. Flat and rocky peninsula. It's got a whole bunch of different bonuses there. High starting population, large number of buildings built. So the upgrades to the buildings either modify the work done or it unlocks other things, gives you different bonuses. I'll show you that as we get into it. Luna Reza. High starting pop. Good bonuses to a lot. Actually, we might start here. This does look a lot better than the first one. Right, and we'll call this Marina del Cibs. Right, because why not? And we have the waters over here on the other side. Yes, please give me a tutorial. Right, so here's us at the top, Marzio. And then we have all of our family members here of different varying ages. Oh, my poor mic is like sagging. I gotta tighten this back down. Hang on a second. It's slowly working its way towards the keyboard. Hang on. Last thing I need that to do is like eventually work its way into my coffee cup when I'm not looking. All right, that should be better. Okay, members of your house can be found and accessed here. It shows us their stats, their traits, their location. Here's our fiefdom. And we are the vassal of Countess Nueva. We pay taxes to them. They have 2 crowns showing their account. We're a baron. We have 1 crown. And then the Duke governs over the duchy in which I belong in. There are 4 duchies indicated by the background color on fiefdom banners, and they have 3 crowns instead of 2 crowns. And the duchies are overseen by the viceroy. So that's our boss's boss's boss. Right, go back to our own little fief over here. Click on our banner to open up our categories. We're going to take a look. All right, here's the main management screen. All right, our first number is our current population. We have 9 workers. Second number is our maximum. And then as we fill up this bar, we'll get an additional worker up to our maximum. Population amount translates to workers, yes. And we have to have enough crops to feed people. Each worker consumes 1 crop per day as food. Click on farmer's profession. So farmers, you can have an infinite number of farmers. The other workshops have a maximum you can assign. Total production per day is shown here. The more workers you have, the more your your production output should be. And then these panels show what's required to produce the resource as well as where it's being consumed. So we have to feed 3 workers and pay them with the wages. The wages will change as you get different material. You can pay them. You can pay them in different resources, and it increases their happiness. I think it is for wages. So at the beginning, you're feeding your workers with crops, and you're also paying them in food. And then the consumption's showing where all of our production's going. So we're producing 14.4 crops. We're consuming 17.5. Drag and drop a worker from other professions to your farmers until your production crops is positive. I don't really like this because it nerfs our other stuff, but we don't have a choice at the moment. So I'm going to pull a mason off here, even though it's going to nerf our building material stuff, but we need to get into the positives. So that'll bring us from 14.4 to 19. And then this efficiency, so whenever you assign a worker, as they work, they build up to their maximum efficiency. That says it's at 20 to 40. I don't know what it actually caps out on. Yeah, and because the happiness is negative, our city growth is negative, which means if we leave this as it is, we're going to actually lose population. All right, assign your family members to oversee professions. The competency of your overseer may boost or hinder the profession, which is problematic. Production and happiness are the most important factors at the beginning. So happiness is tied to diplomacy. Production's tied to military. Austerity makes it more affordable. Like, it actually basically lowers the effective wages. And safety... Chance to catch a foreign spy operating in the profession. I don't know that I want to necessarily put the lord of my house into this position. We can change it up later anyway. It's not gonna really make much of sense, but it'll show you, if you just mouse it over, it'll show you what the production changes are going to be. So we'll go from 0.9 a day to 3 positive per day. Consumption is going to decrease by 0.9 to increase by 0.2. Taxes go up slightly. And it gives you this... actually shows you the sliding scale, kind of like where you want to be. So austerity is we're actually lowering the wages by 50% because we have it basically maxed with 20. I might see if we have anyone else that has a higher military to get way better production at the outset here. Really what I need is I need high diplomacy and good enough production, because we need to get the city growth negative into the positives. All right, the amount of your resources is here at the top of the screen. If there's a red warning, there's a problem with production, which we don't have right now. That's good. Click back or right mouse button to return to the map. All right, let's see if I have anyone else. We're also paused right now, so I'm not going to mess anything up too bad while we're looking around. 12 and 16. 14 and 13. 16 and 11. 13, 14. Oh, this will actually boost their happiness way up if I switch them. What are we going to lose? We're going to lose... We're going to lose a little bit of our production, but we should be getting more workers. Wages are going to go up a little bit more. But I think this is better overall. Yeah, because that takes our city growth from -4 to +4 on these guys. Now, the other thing I want to work on is... Right, you can order your workers to work harder. Increasing work effort boosts production but makes workers unhappy. Better wages help to mitigate this problem. I don't want to do this yet until we get a winery up and running. Unless I can do it on the farmers. I can't do it on the farmers yet. Why can't we do it on the vineyards? Because we have... Maybe because we have some upgrades already made. So this is how you add extra bonuses to your production. Right, an upgrade with a gold hammer can be built. A red hammer indicates you don't have the resources to build it yet. When an upgrade is started, all the workers will focus on completing it, and it heavily reduces or stops production. So you have to keep that in mind. You don't want to starve yourself out while you're trying to build an upgrade. A locked icon indicates some other upgrade must be built before you can unlock this chain. All professions have 4 tiers of upgrades that are unlocked by the upgrades made to your castle. Upgrading your castle to a burg, keep, fortress, or citadel will unlock new upgrade tiers in all professions. And then each thing you build unlocks new... Oh yeah, okay, so because we have table grapevines, we have work effort increase that lets us increase the workload. And there's a whole rubric or key here for what icon is what, and if you hover over it, it'll tell you what it is as well. And we have this counselor. I haven't gotten to the point yet where I figure out what these things do, but we'll get there. Yeah, so the table grapevines unlock that. The wine pits, extra worker slot, +1 to our city size, and gives us the tier 2 effort level unlocked. Appellation would give us, what? Plus 25% in grape resource and unlocks tier 2 wage level. But we would need 250 gold, 150 material, and we have 50 metal ore, so we have that. We're going to have to trade for metal ore if we can't get it later. Yo, Combat Wombat, what's up? How you been? I'm gonna take a little sippy of my coffee here. Hang on a second. All right, I need to address the freeholder happiness. Like, neutral is the worst. I want it. I finally verified your Twitch account so you can chat. Nice. Thank you. More chatters is always good. Who do I want here? Okay, that's probably fine. All right, that gets their happiness up to neutral. Now, I do want to start building stuff, so I probably want to get the Masons fairly well off here. It's not going to change the happiness at all. It does get our production up, though. So I'll put myself in the keep to keep the wages here low. Hopefully we increase the production of our gold. Okay, population growth's up to 5 a day. So everyone's assigned. That should be good. They're gonna, if you do anything that calls them away, they temporarily abandon the position, but for the most part, it's fine. All right. Current objectives can be seen here. Assign overseer. I don't know if you can see that behind my giant stupid head. Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. You can see that. Yo, DJ Cool, what's up? I finally got stream up and running. Make an official visit. Good diplomatic relations are important. Send an official to your overlord's fiefdom to improve your relations. So we click here. We click diplomacy. Official visit. High diplomacy. And we do not, this one does not have high diplomacy. What we can do is we can switch this before we actually send it. I just have to do this for the tutorial. Alright, now we can just switch this up. 12. Someone had quite high. Who was it? 16. 19. Alright, we'll send who else but Sibs. We'll send else Sibs. And do we have a better person for them to meet? Because right now they have a -20 relationship. So we'll switch up with this guy. Alright, so we got our family relations both in the green, personal relations in the green. Sometimes your traits are gonna come into play. And we're gonna send that. And we unpause the game. And off we go on the map. I don't know if building anything like improvements actually changes the map or not. I haven't paid attention. Actually, I haven't really built anything yet to tell. Right, we have our sons old enough for wardship. It's just that a member of a family take responsibility for educating your youth. Child will better improve their skills under wardship than at home. So we want to find somebody who is good at diplomacy and military. At least for right now. 15, 14, 17, 10. We'll go with the 15, 14, I think. This also improves our relationships. Oh, you played this during Steam Fest last year? Nice. Yeah, I didn't hear about this until recently. We have 2 unmarried family members. We can send a delegation over to see how this goes. Marriage between 2 families means an alliance between houses. We'll see what happens with those while we're at it. And then to construct a new building, what do we have? Plus 10% resource. Okay, so we'll go for the grist mill. We're gonna need to build up 500 material. All right, we're gonna be Waiting a little while on that. We are traveling quite a ways. Yeah, I like this map. Okay, most interactions between other families are present with events. These events happen to the person. The event happens to the person on the left, which is our character here. Skills have the greatest impact on the outcomes. 10 to 12 is average, 18 plus is superb. And then your traits can also affect the event depending on the context. Continue. Personal relationships are shown in the circle. House relationships are shown on the shield. This guy's apparently an idiot. And then we get some bonus relations depending on the house attitudes. Okay, choose what your family members try to achieve, with the characteristics determine how well they succeed. Skills of the event characters are often compared to each other. Okay. So, Miriam Sibbs has arrived at Marnico to court Isaiah's... I think that's right. Zabata. Hasn't shown any interest, and there are concerns with the delegation that the chances of marriage are slim. What should Miriam do? Find about his interests, which is by intrigue and diplomacy scores. Charm him, which is diplomacy and fate. And then we have a house relations challenge. And then what we pick starts giving us points towards different traditions. This choice gives 8 points towards schemer traditions. It goes towards the lowest level schemer tradition if you haven't selected traditions as your next tradition. If you have idealist traditions, they will lose points instead of you gaining any schemer points. So I kind of wish this was explained a bit more before this shows up, because I kind of figured this out on my own. So we have a peacemaker tradition that we're working on. All right. It looks like it requires 250 points. I probably want to go to... See, a lot of the stuff in this tree is not implemented yet. Oh, yeah, and then this is like a victory thing. So there's different goals to achieve. So any of this not implemented stuff, I probably don't want to work too much on here. I might go for this idealist one, because the wages provide extra happiness. So if we click this and then I take this charm him, that'll give me 8 points towards that. Alright, let's give this a shot and see what happens. Nope, despite the best efforts, he seems cold and indifferent. After a day of sullen, intense atmosphere, he seems to be more open to the idea of getting married in the future. Whispers in the court suggest there's been a heated conversation among the family members in the house about his behavior. Okay, so the courtship relationship gained some progress. They both received a debuff in relations for being assholes. And then the house relations improved. So just because they don't like each other, that might not necessarily mean anything, as long as the house relations are still good. All right, bad omen. Perla has arrived at the Marinko court. Oh, it's the same guy, right? Day of her arrival, the blackbird was found dead on his windowsill. He sees it as a bad omen. How should Perla dispel such beliefs? Okay, I don't really want to take these schemer ones. We'll work on our peacemaker tradition. See, Perla explains that while the omen usually warns about dire consequences, it's not a warning about her. Instead, it warns about the dire future that might befall both of the houses if Perla and Isaiah won't at least entertain the idea of future marriage. Okay. So they might actually marry one of the two there. We have a request coming in for wardship. Let's see, our son has been sent to the court and doesn't obey his escort or even his warden. The escort is petrified. What should be done? Apologize for the behavior. Praise my good qualities of my son. That is for scholar tradition. Let's keep going with the peacemaker tradition. That gives us another 8 points towards that. Let's see, the escort offers a deep apology, which is accepted, but apparently he made a bad first impression. Good job, you little shit. Off he goes. Alright, so we can see relations here in the map mode. If you click on a county in that mode, it'll show you who they're owned by. What is this one? Resource. Select a resource and see its production status and storage for each fiefdom. Okay, so we can see who gets farming bonuses, who gets grape bonuses. Oh, this could be good for figuring out where to, like, who to trade with. Like if someone's really hard out on resources. Yeah, it's my kid. Yeah, we started the game with this guy being married and with a son. Okay, we have a courtship thing done here. Family member without a task. Didn't I have you overseeing somebody? Spy map mode, you can see your spies in different fiefdoms and potential accusations you can do against other houses. I don't have a spy, I don't think, right now. Yeah. War. Select a fiefdom to see the wars it's associated with. We don't have anything going on there. And alliances. So we don't have alliances with anybody yet. I don't think anybody does. Alright, go back to the default map mode. Ill-mannered workers. What do we have here? The Kolosib's overseer of the vineyard is worried about the well-being of his workers. Some of them won't respond when addressed politely or at all, and he feels responsible for the situation. Discontent between workers can mean many kinds of troubles, so we can ease up on punishments, pay for a holiday, or work along them. Let's see, ease up on punishments should get us some, yeah, more idealist. It's based on my diplomacy and my military, which are both okay. Okay, so we have negative 5% austerity and production for 90 days on austerity, 40% on production. Finish. Why do you not have a task? I thought I had stuff for you to do. Oh, they don't automatically go back to where they were assigned. Where did I have you on? Masons? I'll switch them around if I have to. I like this neat looking area here, where it's like, it looks like it's sunken. And it's got the little island out here. I don't think you can do anything with the island, though. Let's see. Someone became friends with one of my house members. A date at the theater. Who the hell is Kiki's? Oh, that's my other. It's all coming back to me now. Let's see, Perla was told about a traveling theater troupe playing at Marnico. She decides to use the performance as an excuse to spend time with Isaiah. The troupe relentlessly ridicules the nobility while also poking fun at commoners and burghers. Don't make fun of burghers, they are delicious. Isaiah watches the performance intensely, and Perla has a hard time interpreting what he might be thinking. Alright, at the first act, Perla starts a conversation about the play. What do we have? 2 generic tradition points. Counts towards the tradition you've had selected in tradition view, so that would be... Let's do this one for the happiness thing, I guess. Let's see, comparing diplomacy, I don't want to do that because mine is lower than his. Comparing military, yeah, we could do this one. We don't have any traits highlighted, and my military is higher than his, so let's try this. There we go. Perla criticizes the play and expresses how disappointed she is about the quality of the performance. Isaiah listens to Perla quietly, looking very awkward. He admits he really loved the first half of the play and can't wait to see the rest of it. Perla feels embarrassed not being able to read Isaiah's expression. Perla gained the trait arrogant. Gains challengeability in social conflicts. Oh, those are economy by 1. That's not good. So Perla and Isaiah, plus 15 courtship relations. A couple debuffs for a little while. Lose a little bit of personal respect, but we get house respect. Okay, finish that. We need 500 production, I think it was, for... Actually, before I do that, hang on. Masons. Can we get anything faster out of the Masons? Oh, we need 20 steel. That's going to be a problem. We're going to have to trade for steel. Safety negotiation. Let's see, plan an official visit to Imran Nueva's fiefdom to discuss safety protocols. Right, how should we persuade them to improve cooperation? Plan to fortify the borders, increase security in the cities, suggest sharing criminal records. This choice gives 8 points towards warrior. And that is our military against their diplomacy. No, we don't want to do that. Plan together. My military, their military. Whoops. Your highlighted trait, which I don't have. Their highlighted trait, which is bridge builder. Gains compromise and social conflicts. Well, I'm a builder. Why don't we talk about a bridge? Alright, let's do this plan together to fortify borders. Alright, we complained about the rising restlessness in both fiefdoms and suggest that by fortifying border security, citizens could feel safer and this would decrease disorder. See, Imram nods thoughtfully and suggests that they share information about problems that have occurred and how they were solved. All right, so now I gain Bridge Builder. We both get respect and relation. Safety has increased, and we get some extra standing. Very good. And now she's coming back to the fiefdom. I remember who I had on the herdsman that is not here anymore. Okay, so let's see. We can actually get married. Might see if this guy will come back. If we can get a matrilineal. Traveling pharmaconist. Miriam carefreely walks around her Marina del Cibs, enjoying the beautiful sunny day. Upon reaching the town square, she notices a group of people gathering around a small blanket where a traveler is selling oddities and trinkets. What do we have? Love potion. Solve for hair loss. Hell yeah. Buy great squid oil. Don't buy anything. What's my highest trait? Intrigue? Yeah, let's not buy anything. Gains the trait Skeptic. +2 intrigue. Bam, we're like super intriguing. Oh, we are getting XP for some of the other traits. Rocky waves. Oriole stands on the deck of the ship, looks at the beautiful horizon, and a storm slowly looms. The winds are getting stronger and the waves rock. Oriole starts to get seasick. What should he do? Bite lip and sail on. Take time to pray to the goddess of the sea. Ask the crew for help. My military and diplomacy are both equal. Let's try this one because that gives us our idealist tradition points. Doesn't get any sign and tries to hold on to something but ends up throwing up on the deck. Gains dissatisfied. Life is taking its toll on you. A dissatisfied character will eventually end up with problems. Alright, so that's a temporary debuff for 180 days. Unfortunate. Who is this? Oh, we have taxes going out. Okay. All right, marriage proposal. Can we convince him to join our house instead? Social conflicts represent several topics that have to be achieved through intense negotiation. Oh, I didn't do this before. They are presented as a tactical combat between the negotiators. Negotiations are led by these characters. Oh no, he's got numbers. I don't have numbers. These are the topics. Right to arrange a wedding. Winning and losing effect. Special rules, number of adjustments, and companions, if auto-resolved. Click next to continue to the next page. We don't have a next, we have a continue button. Okay, so it looks like we have Is it diplomacy to austerity, austerity to military, military to intrigue, intrigue to diplomacy. Companions are your entourage from highly regarded occupations, each bringing their viewpoints to the matter. Every companion has 4 different stats: attack, defense, health, and composure. Attack strength of the unit in full health. Ability to defend against enemy attack strength. How much damage the unit can withstand before being forced back to reserve. Describes how many times a unit can return to a conflict after losing all their health. Oh, that's an interesting concept. Huh. Okay, I didn't know that there was this kind of thing in the game. Here's the number of companions you have currently chosen, how many you're allowed to bring along. Your opponent may be available to bring more or less. Whoever has the upper hand in negotiations may bring more companions. Each companion belongs to one of these class categories. Check what companion classes your opponent is bringing. He's bringing 2 military, 1 economy, 1 intrigue. Each class has a natural attack bonus against any other class. Diplomacy companion gains plus 50 when negotiating against a economy companion. Choose the companions you wish to bring by clicking their portraits. Poopy. Okay, so we want... Definitely want the physician. Because he's tier 3. We need... Do I have a tradesperson? I have the accountant. We'll take the bonus against the economy. I wish I had 2 economy, but I don't. I'm going to take this guy because he's got a higher defense than this one, and they have no diplomacy. All right, I don't know how this is going to go. We're going to try it. Here is the negotiation field. It's time to duel. Toggle auto move for all friendly units. Retreats all friendly units back to reserve. Hover over any of the icons to see the tooltips with their winning and losing conditions. If you win, House Sibs gains the right to arrange the wedding within 90 days, and Isaiah joins the house. Your units begin the negotiations from their own starting node. The aim of the negotiation is to conquer the opponent's starting node. Negotiations begin with assigning your units to the starting nodes of any of the negotiation fields. Click on a unit card to show their strengths and weaknesses against opponents. All right, and I guess I also will start out with, let's see, he's military. Okay. Once units are on the start node, you may command them to move to another node on the field. Units engage in negotiations with opposing units connected to them. Drag and drop to give them a move command. Characters and higher tier companions may have special abilities they can use during the negotiations. Abilities are activated by clicking on their icons. When activated, it becomes invincible for 10 seconds. Negotiations happen in real time and they begin as you click the ready button. Okay. You can pause with time controls. Give commands even when time is paused. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Hang on. Where's my military guy? What's going up here? Economy. Getting beat up. I'm getting beat up. Oh God. Oh, she's like already out. Actually get this guy's node. Oh no, I gotta fight him for it. No! Damn it. We lost. Maybe. Come here. I'm pretty sure we lost. He's just too dumb to be reasoned with. Not good. We're too bad at card games to win at negotiations. I don't think I can build a building yet either. I think it'll actually tell me. It'll pop up if I can. Oh, I can build this one. Oh, I can build this too. Let's see, that would unlock another specialist. What do we need to unlock making wine? Oh, no, I think that's what that is. It gives us winemakers. $86 days for 25% resource improvement, or 217 days. Right, I think we'll go with this. Okay, this is on the courtship thing. We can write and perform a poem, although our diplomacy is awful. Not as bad as their intrigue, though. That gives us more idealist points. Whoops. See, we try to write something down, and then it's catastrophic, and everyone in the audience feels a sense of shared shame. Whoops. You know what? Maybe we'll shelve that for a little while. My wife has been acting strange. Sometimes when Marzio wakes up at night, she's not in bed and she's more quiet than usual. Let's see. Follow her, discuss it with her, wait for her to talk. Average relations and my diplomacy. Worries about finances and hasn't been sleeping well. Okay. +3 respect. Who's blowing my phone up? We we started construction on something, right? I thought we did. Oh yeah, building. Okay. I thought that gave us a... Oh, it's down here. I don't know if that shows up on screen. Yeah, bottom left-hand side. Upgrading vineyard. Someone's preggers. Who's pregners? Who is this? Who are you? One of my family members. Great. Super. Awesome. Have fun with that. Also, I'm sorry if the audio sounds kind of echoey today. I don't have my sound deadening back on the walls yet. I just realized that. She's gonna stab me? She better not stab me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the wedding's been called off because the house failed to fulfill their responsibilities in arranging and paying for proceedings. It's almost like I said I would handle it, and they were like, oh no. House Sibs is furious and vows that the incompetence of House Zabata will be known by all of Calderia and will never be forgotten. You fucking idiot. Oh, Izan Nueva has arrived for a visit. Talks about increasing cooperation between the families. How should we proceed with our guest? All right, let's see. We have a collective diplomacy. Collective diplomacy is probably the best thing to do here. While talking, we learned that his enthusiasm is not just empty words. He has thought things out and has good suggestions about cooperation. Okay. All right, get a little family relations up here. We got this, but they didn't get it. Yeah, right? I mean, come on. Hey, we finished building the vineyard. You've successfully completed the initial growth of your fiefdom and your own power. This is the first step in your path of prominence. New objectives unlocked. 10 more points towards our tradition here. We're almost there, right? 50 out of 250. Killing it. Make a trade, send a court member. Now, right, production halted in wine because we have no winemakers. Happy birthday. Nicolo is now middle-aged. There will be destinations that are happy and some which are sad, but each of these will build up a better future than the past. 2 generic tradition points. Alright. Make a trade, send a court member. Who do we want to improve relations with? How about you? Sending your family to stay semi-permanently at another court will provide a relations bonus to the family, as well as give you 2 levels of intrigue. Okay. Give that a shot. Make a trade. I need metal. 36 is middle-aged. Honestly, I found it funny people don't start using the term until in the mid-40s, especially when I know how long their family tends to live. Well, I mean, you know, this is the medieval period, right? I guess 36 is middle-aged if you don't live past, like, 55 to, like, 65. All right, who do I get steel from? Certainly not going to trade with the Zabata family. I guess we can try to trade with the Viceroy. Trade. Evaluation of the resources being bought by each party, the need for resources being traded, and the relationship between the parties and the personality of the trading partners. Here on the left, you can see the resources you have to offer and the amount to be sold. Valuation of goods is dependent on a buyer's need, therefore it varies from situation to situation. Caravan size dictates how long the trade will last and how much of your daily production is reserved. Willingness shows how eager each family is to agree to the trade. Alright, if opponents agree to the trade or not, that's decided when the trade delegation arrives. This in turn depends on the negotiators. Tough negotiations can sometimes take place. When successful, your family member will then be handling this trade route. This means you can't use that character for other tasks until the route's completed. Trade routes can also be attacked by spies of other families. Alright, I sell you crops. You sell me steel. What do we do here? You want more crops? I don't have more crops. What else are they low on? They're low on grapes. What if I sell you grapes? You have more than enough grapes. Oh, fuck you. Don't want material. All right, let's see how that goes. Make a trade. ABC is a diplomacy. You have successfully acquired the basic skills of diplomacy. Okay, arrange a wedding. Sure. Sure. Easier said than done. Kiki's delivery service. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Squires in training. Looking at the training grounds and comes across a group of squires training. This could be a good moment to impress her. Ask the squires to wrestle. My intrigue. Okay. I mean, my intrigue is superb. There we go. Give him the old razzle dazzle. See where she went on the map. Life event. This is my wife, right? Yeah. See, unfortunately, she's bored and finds her contemporaries in court dull and hopes for a connection with her husband. Unfortunately, Marzio is spending time with the boys. Hanging out with the boys. So he's busy hunting, exercising, or philosophizing. What more do you need in life? Only option is become interesting enough to attract his attention. And then go back to the frozen pizza factory. Let's see. Ask for help in fencing. Write a ballad. Make him jealous. None of these are diplomacy, are they? Oh, your military and comparing diplomacy. Your intrigue and comparing diplomacy. Okay, let's try this. Let's see. Elsa gathers all her courage and performs a personal ballad for Sibs. He's not impressed by the song and finds it a huge waste of time. -7 relations. Let's see. All right, another. And diplomacy, their intrigue, average relations. All right, let's try this again. And try not to write a complete stinker of a poem. Savage, yeah. Hey, we did it. We didn't completely suck at the poetry jam. Cool, cool. I have a feeling we're not going to get to this arrange a wedding thing until we get our son married, though. Oh, this barony's using emergency food stores. Negotiations lead to conflict. Your trade delegation arrives. Let's see. Led by Kiki and Fulco, Monsbera welcomes her after pleasantries have been exchanged. It becomes clear that the different parties have different ideas about how the deal should go. Both are ready to follow up on the original offer. Negotiations follow. Oh, no. Okay. What do we want? Do we want to pay 10% less or receive more resources? Let's try to receive more resources. He's got 3. I don't have enough tradespeople for that. Oh, he's got... Oh, no, we both have 5 people. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, there's 2 different fields. Okay. And they are significantly higher tier than I have. Yeah, I guess we need to get more characters with more resolve. Well, it looks like we might have gotten this one, though, on the right-hand side. Where they're gonna just try to grind all their units down on this side. What doesn't help is that they're healing up over there. Hey, all right, so we're getting 15% more resources, but we're not paying less. Neat. Way to be. Way to be, way to go, way to shoot. Let's see, let's get this built here. Pretty good considering how much higher tier they were, yes. I'm assuming when you put your actual person on the field, all of their stats count towards what they're countering. Because they're not a specialized negotiator. A new bebe is born. He gave birth to a baby while on the road and negotiating a trade deal. Way to go. Good job. How close are we to a new worker? Getting there. We're getting there. Another date at the theater. Let's see. My military is way higher than his. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. There we go. Okay, so we shit-talked the theater troupe again. Aloy agrees with some of the criticisms, but he liked the actors mocking the commoners and burghers. They both agree that laughing at the Emperor is tasteless and vulgar, and should definitely be censored from the play. Excellent. Very good. I like the card system. Alright, we lost all of our overseers because they're all out doing shit. They're building under construction. Oh, I can build quarries. Oh, that's neat. The tier 2 invasions can have a reduced production consumption. That would be helpful. Okay, let's speed up time a little bit here. Okay, we can attempt to get married again. Save the date. Receive an old-looking letter. When he opens it, a shiver runs up his spine, noticing it was an invitation to a celebration he has now missed. How should he respond? Write an apology letter. Throw the invitation away, send a gift. So let's try to write an apology letter. Missed a wedding at a neighboring fiefdom. Writes a letter to the couple explaining the invitation only reached him today. Alright. Lost the trait melancholic because we didn't have to go to a wedding. Fucking mood. Okay, can we convince him to join our house again? He's bringing the one of everything. Okay, our strongest fighter to counter their intrigue. Our best diplomacy to counter their economy. Our best. We only have one economy for the military. And okay, military for this. You for that. Oh, and I only have one intrigue. Okay. Intrigue, military, economy. All right. Confirm. I'll put me on the field last this time. What do we have? Okay, diplomacy there. And trade here. The physician I can have heal if I need to. Ooh, I got beat up hard on that. 5 attack. Nuts. This music makes me want to break out Kingsfield. Alright, let's see if they actually get the wedding off for a change. Unlike the other ones. Hey, Marzio is now middle-aged. And we get 2 bonus points. Lavina has taken Oriel out of the city to teach him small game hunting. Let's see, waiting for a good target gets too challenging, and he quickly tries to shoot a plump bird that is peacefully eating seeds. He misses the bird, making it fly away, chirping loudly and scaring other birds away. Clavina scolds Oriel, making him cry. What should Clavina do next? Probably discipline him because he's a dumb shit. Stop being a dumb shit. You're scaring the fish away, even though it was birds. Oh my god, they actually did the, they actually pulled the wedding off. Kiki is now middle-aged. Oh, we finished building the Masons. What upgrades do we have now for Marina del Cibs? Yeah, I'm not paying you guys in wine yet. Get over it. That sure as fuck ain't happening. The ranks of Calderia. Herald has arrived from the capital to deliver a royal invitation. By decree of the Emperor beyond the sea, the Emperor, sigil of Primatos and of bloodline immortal, third of his siblings and fifth of his name, the Lucis Palatine the Generous, official honorary title shall be bestowed upon the great houses of Calderia as a token of gratitude for serving the realm. Viceroy has departed the Isle to begin the preparations. Marzio is hereby summoned to the Isle to represent their house and to declare how they may best serve the crown. We will depart within the week. Within weeks. We're almost on getting another citizen here. Wedding ceremony. The wedding has begun. Boy, you know, they hit middle age at 36, but they don't get married until, like, they're 40. How about that? Wait until the kid holds the light wrong? Yeah. Yeah, where's that pop-up? See, Elsa's frustrated because she kept a pledge to attend a wine and dinner party hosted by a local merchant family. The party turns out to be a socializing event with lower class burgers, and feeling awkwardly annoyed, Elsa considers finding a way to leave. Find a way to leave politely to prove that you're better than everybody. How about that? Elsa tries to find the merchant to apologize for leaving early. After endless conversations with other participants at the dinner, she finds the merchant passed out drunk at the table. Elsa wakes the merchant and explains to him it is time to leave, suggesting the same for him as well. The merchant smiles happily and flatters Elsa for giving him the chance to be respected by having a noble guest present. Gains the trait talkative. Hey, there we go. Alright, we're slowly getting steel in our stores from trade. Departure to the Isle of Orsa. Message, 1 rank selection. Marzio has begun his journey to the Isle of Orsa to represent House Sibs in the selection of ranks. Rank selection in 85 days. And we're going, like, right here. It's right down the street. Population. We have increased to 10. Everyone slam the brakes on. There is a wedding in 2 days. Okay, send somebody. I don't care who. Somebody go to that. We gotta keep appearances up. We have another farmer, but I probably want another mason. Alright, it's gonna kind of eat into our crops, but hopefully it'll get us to get this grist mill a little faster and we'll get some more resources out of it. Deficit due to trade. Yes, I know this. That's fine. Your head of house has arrived at the Isle and has to wait for other houses to arrive. During this time, Marzio has a good opportunity to mingle with other families and improve relations. Just walk up to other houses and be like, you got any games on that phone? Okay, we're still getting growth in the city, which is good. Kind of concerned about what's going to happen if we happen to run out of food for the trade deal. I guess we'll find out. Oh, got a life event. Oriole snuck out from the castle and into the town. He hears faint cries of help from a nearby street. He finds a man lying on the ground, beaten to a pulp. What should he do? Approach the man and find out what happened. Who did this to him? Try to find someone who can help him. What's my highest? Diplomacy. Keep watching from a distance and see what happens. Run back home to avoid getting caught. Alright, let's do diplomacy since it's our highest. Gain the trait cautious. Let's see, the man pulls Oriole closer by his collar and tries to speak. Startled by this, he shakes himself free and runs away, leaving the man behind. Well, he is only 9. That is pretty creepy. All right, rank selection in 2 days, and then do we have enough material yet to build? Oh, wait, all right. Time has come for all the noble houses to announce what title they would be most eligible for. Selection will be conducted in order of hierarchy. Begin selection. Each noble house will be eligible to compete for a title of their choosing according to the level of their nobility. Selection will begin with ducal ranks, followed by committal ranks, finally with baronial ranks. In order of the viceroy's relation towards the house. Oh, okay, so if we're like the best baron, we get the best pick of the shittiest titles. Excellent. Up to 4 houses may compete for the same title, and each of the titles have varying effects. All information can be seen next to the title or from their tooltips. Okay, your house is next. Select the title you want to compete for by dragging your house from the left and dropping it on the title you wish to compete for. Alright, so what do we have? Herald of Goodwill. Consumption of wages and happiness growth are more efficient. Major Domo of the Court. Title effectiveness +3 economy, +5 production speed. Captain of Refinement. We don't have anything there, really. Court Schemer gives bonus effects to your social conflict. Oh, okay, and it shows me what my point value would be for each of these. It'd be 135, 168 for Herald of Goodwill, 198 for Captain of Logistics. And 165 for Librarian. Alright, we're not really the best at some of this stuff. I might go Captain of Logistics. Since we're almost 200 in that. And I'm hoping that means other people will kind of like stay away from it. Hey, there we go. You may also ask for the support of other houses in your claim to the title if they are of an equal or higher nobility rank than you. The Viceroy will only voice their support at the rank election event. You have 1 year to prove your worth to the claim of your title. You may refer to the specific details of the title by choosing the Rank Calderia submenu. So we're already slightly ahead of our second place by 8 points. What do we need to do? We need to increase... Looks like we need to upgrade our professions. I need to increase my military skill somehow. Wars would give us points if we have them. The Masons and the Farmers are a lot of points too. Okay. Okay, we're almost there. We need 200. Miriam is now middle-aged. Oh, I do have someone overseeing the farmers. Okay. Right, our efficiency is back up. We're down to negative 0.4. Yo, what's up, Legacy? Sorry, I hit my phone and switched off the stream manager. I don't have my other monitor up. We're still in the midst of renovating, and because of the holiday, I'm so mad. UPS locally has my new table legs for the new stream table. They got them at 2 o'clock this morning. They did not deliver them today because they're closed for the long weekend. And according to them, they're not gonna drive them across town until Wednesday because of Labor Day on Monday. Oriel has turned 10, which marks the end of his wardship in Stanthe. Coming back home. What do you have to do? We gotta get you more experience. Happy birthday to the ground. Building bonds. Kiki's servant informs her that Agape Galan is business in town and she would like to meet. Kiki thinks this would be a perfect opportunity to build bonds. How would Kiki proceed to do that? Let's see. Leverage with gifts? No. We don't stay old money by spending money. Challenge her with an all-night partying or spend some quality time together. We want to finish our happiness thing, right? How close are we on this? Okay, it's just shy of 100 points away. Let's give us another 8. Okay. Get some of our relations up here. All right, we need 500 building materials. We have an appeal delegation coming. Baron has come to your court to ask if you would endorse their claim for the rank of court schemer. Offer negotiations for a price. Refuse them. They're not going for the same one we're going for. So, sure, why not? Okay, let's see. Who do we have good relationships with? We might as well be doing that to our own benefit as well. All right, let's see how that goes. Marzio has come to the court to make an appeal for House Sib's claim to Captain of Logistics. Your houses do not share a feudal bond. Amongst your rivals, your standing is the most prominent. All right. Let's see. Try to persuade them to endorse your house. Pay them to make it easier. Now let's just try to persuade them. That's going to be our top priority, is to get the endorsement. Okay, next. I'm just going to auto-resolve this because I'm bad at it. We're probably going to lose this anyway, so... Oh, hey, we won. Look at that. If I remove the incompetence out of the equation, which is myself, we get it. Baller. Alright, we need to arrange a wedding for the victory objectives. So... who would be a good choice here? Oh, we can't, like, arrange a betrothal, apparently, can we? Can we? Diplomacy. Alright, maybe once my son actually comes back to the... Here he comes. What do I want to have him working on? Put me back in the keep. I don't think I can actually do anything with him, right? Diplomacy. Yeah, I can't do a marriage proposal. Person of the youth may become a squire for another person. Squires will be focused on learning more military skills. As the character will be based on other families' court, family relations will increase by 20 and you will gain 2 levels of intrigue. Okay, let's do this. Do that. 1915, 1022, 1910. All right, let's do... This guy's name is Ugo. Let's give that a shot. Full sweep. Yeah, I don't know how we managed to do that. Thank God for auto-resolve. Middle-aged. GG's. All right, we have enough material to upgrade our grist mills. More grist for the mill. Plus 10% resource. Yes, do this. Oh, another appeal delegation. Baron Sostrato Ornorati has come for your court to ask if you would endorse their claim for the rank of Major Domo. Okay. Once again, not my rank, or not the one I'm going for. Baron Sostrato is grateful for your support and invites you to visit Ribameris and promises that your generosity will not be forgotten. Okie dokie. Request for squireship. See, we've arrived and is put to work in the stables. The next day, a horse that he tended to falls ill and is immediately suspected. How can he be defended against such an accusation? Highlight my love of horses. That's probably not going to work. Beg for forgiveness. It must have been an accident. Average relations in my diplomacy, which is slightly higher than his. There we go. Good job. You know, at least you don't accumulate stress with the guardian thing with your kids, like in Crusader Kings. Okay, farmers are upgrading. Currently losing quite a bit of productivity, but at least we had quite a bit of storage. The next population we get, we're going to have to probably throw them in the vineyard. Life event. Nicolo is taking his daily walk around the keep. While resting in a garden, a pure white cat comes out of the bushes, stretches, and approaches Nicolo. On a closer look, its eyes are white too. Could this be a bad omen? How should I greet this little creature? Try to pet it. Duh. Duh, that's a free cat. You get to keep that cat. The creature comes and licks Nicolo's hand. It doesn't feel tame, but it likes attention. Maybe it wasn't a bad omen after all. Okay, we are bleeding a lot of crops with this upgrade. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, that's better. Captain of Refinement. Okay. Okay, we're still 10 points ahead for Captains of Logistics. I should probably get some more endorsements. Actually, I should probably send, I'm going to send you. You have way more diplomacy. Oh, they overtook me. I can have one more than we have. We got to work on getting better companions. Nope. Okay. Um, where's the one where I see who's part of who's? There we go. Yeah, we're gonna wait and build this quarry upgrade because I think that gets me more points for the rank. Yeah, masons and farmers are worth more points than anything. No, we once again lose our lunch all over the deck. New cat. Yeah, I know. Where's the cat? I want the cat back. One of the workers at the keep, a charismatic young man, has convinced all the workers that the well close to the working site is cursed. Now they're refusing to work until the curse is lifted. I am furious. Throw the man in the well. Convince the man to change his tune. Hire guards to make sure that work continues. Convince the man to change his tune. With a little persuasion and a few threats, the man promises to shut up about the curse and instead preaches that the gods reward those who work hard. This works especially because anyone who mentions the curse is punished. Production is changed by plus 10%. Very good. All right, persuade them. Give me the endorsement. We got, once again, 2... Okay, we got the endorsement. Very good. We're now at 310. Let's try to get, if I click you... Let's try to appeal for rank here. We're playing for points, boys. All right, new upgrade for the Masons. Yes, give me this. That'll be some more points for our rank. Need to find a stopping point for dinner at some point here, too. Wait, how do we not have a feudal bond? You're my boss's boss. I'm going to pay them some money while we're at it. He's bringing 2. I can bring 4. Okay. So we're going to take diplomat. We're going to take our trade guy. Take you just to have you. And bam. And we get +1 military. Okay, we're now 85 points ahead. Good job, because we have the committal appeal. 2 committal appeals and 1 ducal appeal. Right, let's see if we can keep these Mason and Farmer upgrades rolling in. Rank of Major Domo. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's because all the other ranks are so close for appeal. Like, as long as they don't come in for the logistics thing, I really don't care. Okay, see, like, this is what I don't understand, though. Like, if I'm a vassal of one of the counts, then I should share a feudal bond with every one of their other vassals. We all work for the same guy. Maybe. See, they're bringing 3. We can bring 3. You and you and I guess you. No, we got a diplomacy. All right. Okay, he is not home. All right, we're still 385. I thought right click was supposed to bring you back out of all the menus, and it does for everything except that menu. Oh, the heralds have arrived. Deliver royal invitation to me. Summon to the Isle to represent their house. All right, it's on. I guess we've done all we can do here. Hopefully the Masons finish the upgrade. Oh, we once again missed a wedding. Reads the letter, realizing it was an invitation to a wedding rumored to have been canceled at the last minute because House Kalion ran out of money. We lost a trait, but whatevs. Because we got the new tradition. New wage levels now give extra happiness. Very good. All right, so let's work on everyone paid equally. When upgrading a building, happiness is set to maximum. That's going to give us a little bit extra growth, I hope. I hope. One family member without a task. Right, you need to get back to farmers. Bum, 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 bum. Come here. All right, we're gonna let that run. Going to the island. What are we looking at here? We got 89 days. We're still number 1. I still keep hitting the escape key to make that go away, and it does not do anything. Just throwing that out there. Trade proposal. What do we have? We sell food. You buy metal ore. 38% greedy. I can't do that right now. I'm not going to do this right now. We're going to reject this. Because we still have trade going on for crops already. I'm not going to sell more. Sorry. All right, we're here. Mason's almost upgrading. That's going to be some more points for us. 385. We're still good. Marzio's servant informs him that Bice Vargod has business in town and she would like to meet. Let's go with the park again. Yeah. Very good. Bonus relations. Okay, Masons are finished. 397. I think we're definitely getting this. I hope. I hope. Okay, 250. We can increase our city size. Is there anything else I need to really work? Oh, we can get miners now. Where did this come from? Has this been here and I just haven't noticed it? Probably. You dummy. Sandstone gives us another plus 10% resources. All right, let's build this. This is probably not going to go off by the time the voting goes, but we're already pretty far ahead. 65 days, rank election in 58 days. Yeah, that's all right. I'm pretty sure no one else is coming up with 97 more points to beat me. Let's hope. Day has finally arrived and the honorary titles will be given to the most deserving houses. Before the Viceroy voices his own support, he will hear the endorsements of all the houses for each of the titles. Royal scribes will also hear the accounts of progression from each house and rank the competitors accordingly. Our house has achieved the following. Each house has done their very best to prove their worthiness for the title they desire. The Viceroy will now show their support in 3 varying degrees to the houses with the most convincing arguments of why their house should receive them. Houses may receive more than 1 degree of support. All right. Oh no. Oh god. What? Hmm. I don't need to worry about the 50 plus rank points because none of these guys can catch me with 50. We'll double priority 200 and then priority rank. I'll just leave this standard. Because 200 rank points will put me above anyone even if they win. Wait, okay, no, we'll do this. We're not gonna worry about either of those. I have to win 200 rank points because that'll put me over everybody no matter what. Because even if the 301 wins the 100, as long as I win the 200, I'm still gonna win. And I need like 2 of these guys to fight over one of these other ones. We can take 3. All right, we have to take this guy because he's our highest, and we have to take this one because they're our second highest. And then who else do we take? gonna take the accountant, and then I'm just gonna auto resolve because I don't want to fuck this up. I'll let the math fuck me up, and let's see what happens. All right, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 200 points. Way to game the system. All you have to do is pit your enemies against themselves while you take what you want with impunity. The Viceroy has heard the arguments of the competing houses and made the decision on whom to support. The competition is now over and the titles will be granted to the worthiest of houses. Let's go 597 to 401. That's what I'm talking about. Titles of Calderia. Viceroy addresses the audience. I am deeply honored by the tenacity and diligence of all the great houses present here today. By the grace of the Emperor, the time has come to bestow upon you the honorary titles of Calderia. Bear them proudly and may they be respected throughout the land. Marzio looks eagerly for their result. The result for House Sibs is Captain of Logistics. Let's fucking go, boys. Plus 10% production speed of all resources. Oh, hey, we're playing D&D. Some lesser nobles have invited Niccolo to spend a late evening drinking wine and playing card games. After a few glasses, his company unanimously suggests adding some stakes. Are we up for it? What's my highest here? Diplomacy? Intrigue? Let's try this one because we can get some more points for our idealist tradition we're going for. Hey, we made 5 gold. Way to go. Way to be, way to shoot. Village market. Marzio travels through a village during its daily market. He notices some good deals. Maybe there's something to send back home. Let's see, buy crops, buy some livestock, buy wine. Let's buy some wine. Because it's the cheapest and we don't have any yet. Give me that. Oh, don't puke. Hey, we don't puke. Way to go. We are just going to keep on winning. Nope, there's the one baby from my brother, I'm assuming. Whoever this guy is. Happy birthday. Okay, wardship. Go get you some skills. Winners win. Winners don't lose. What do we want to build now? We can build some extra wine resources. I really need to, okay, so siege rolls is really what we want to go for, but that's going to require parchment and steel. And we need to get this thatched cottage and communal crofts to get it, because communal crofts requires thatched cottages. Okay. Where do we get parchment from? Unlocked by Smith's cementation process. That probably means I need to get ore smelting. Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay, we might instead keep trading for metal. And those, so okay, so what we probably should be doing is because horses are a luxury good, we should probably work on the freeholders and the winemakers to get luxury goods here to trade for these until we get enough population up to start producing that on our own. Which means I need one more. I could pull a mason off. Just start getting some wine produced. All right, that's going to set my production chain on the vineyard. So let's build the plus 25 resource here. Okay, upgrading the keep is quite an investment. Okay, we have a request for wardship. Let's try this. Okay, not the best. That's okay. All right. Well, we got a title. I think I'm gonna end it here and go get something to eat. Take a break. Go back to shuffling around all this furniture to get the rest of the new stream desk set up, or at least prepped for when the rest of the furniture comes. Did you realize you paused stream after you said hi? Nice legacy. That's okay. I'm gonna wrap it up anyway because it's after 8 o'clock and I should probably eat dinner before it becomes breakfast time. Okay, we kind of botched that too. Apparently the mail service in Calderia not that great. We keep getting letters way too late. But yeah, I'm gonna take a little break now from this. If you guys did enjoy it, it is available on Steam. It's actually 20% off right now. That ends on the 6th. So it's only $20 right now. But yeah, I want to say once again, thank you to Fire Squid for letting me show this off today. I'm going to be probably putting this in the rotation with Crusader Kings. Alright, I like that this one is a bit more focused on production chain as opposed to straight up just military and the eugenics program that is Crusader Kings 3. But I like this. I like anything, like I almost get kind of a Tropico vibe from the resource production. where you're trying to build up your chain to prop up your economy. I feel like I don't have a great grasp on the actual population building yet, but it doesn't seem like we have a population of 10. The Dukes have quite a bit. But in terms of the other barons, we're actually not doing that bad from the looks of it. Like, this guy's got 6. 7, 9, 6. This guy's got 10. So I mean, I guess our population's doing pretty good considering. I started when I was playing off stream to kind of get the basics. I started up here, and I actually lost population because we just couldn't get enough food in. But yeah, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for everyone who came by to check this out. If you're watching the re-upload on YouTube and you haven't followed the Twitch channel, it's twitch.tv/MrSibs. I'll pop the overlay back on for now. So we are going, I'm having a birthday this month. I'm turning 40. We've got some birthday stash milestones going on Twitch. I have a sub goal going right now. But yeah, I will see you guys throughout the month. Once again, thank you to Fire Squid. If you enjoyed what you saw, definitely check out Great Houses of Calderia. And like I said, it's 20% off until the 6th. But you guys have a good one. I'll catch you next time.